Hey, just ignore that first couple seconds there. I'm your host, Shawn, aka that kid Flowers. I do.
We know it's delayed. We know it comes up later. Nothing has changed.
This is my show, Invite Only, where we talk about nerdy news, gospel, gaming stuff, entertainment stuff. I'll get through it.
You know, Jeffrey.
To the right, I got Compa Andres. How you doing, baby?
I'm doing good, bro.
That's good.
I'm just, long day, but I'm here. I'm with the boys. I'm with the squad.
Sir.
We have a good time. As always, thanks for watching. Appreciate you guys.
For sure. And then to my left, I got Chicks on Jr.
What's up, players? Fever every Thursday at 10
That's
a.m.
Yeah.
Straight to it.
You only get one plug. You only get one plug a show, and you just wasted it right
Waste
there.
no time.
Right there,
Right
10
to it.
a.m. Celebrating 1 year of content.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Hallmark smile. And we got back in the producer chair. Adrian, how you doing?
What's up?
God, I hate it.
Oh, God.
Well, if it wasn't for me, we wouldn't be having a show right now.
Ooh.
Oh,
At least with you behind the
I'm
camera.
glad you feel important.
Yeah. So
Bring back Tambo hashtag.
How you guys been?
Yeah, start that hashtag. It's fucking Adrian. I really liked him.
Hashtag bring back Tambo.
I missed you, Adrian.
thank you.
Yeah.
How the
Miss you too.
turntables.
How you guys
He's been
been?
gone. He was here last week. What do you mean?
You guys ignoring me.
What's up? What's
I'm-
up?
What's up? Fuck y'all. How you been?
I'm doing great. It's fun. It's just another week in the middle of January. January long now. I mean, I feel like January 18th. And
Yeah,
it feels like
are we
we're
in the
like
middle?
3 months in.
We're in the middle.
Yeah, but it feels like we're like 3 months in. I don't know, but we're not.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I thought it was the end of January. I got paid. I was like, fuck. It's the second check.
Woo! Cut the check, baby. But I don't know. It's just been good. I mean, like I said, we nothing too much, nothing too crazy. Just on that back burner of video games, playing some Assassin's Creed, Call of Duty. Nothing too crazy. You know what I'm talking about? Same old right now.
Same old, same old.
Same old.
I made no progress in Assassin's Creed.
I have beat
Lied,
one
say you
other
did.
boss, and that was it.
He
Lie and
jumped
say
in.
you
He
did.
jumped in for like 10 minutes, and he's like, called
You
it.
jumped in
jumped
and beat a
in.
boss and then hopped off. That's how the story went.
It's kind of a long day, so. Assassin's Creed is not one of those games where you could pick up and play 10 minutes and then call it a day. It's not no Rocket O'Clock. It's not Rocket O'Clock.
So okay, all right. I'm gonna leave you alone.
Appreciate you.
What about you, Cheeks? What you been up to?
I have not really been playing anything.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah,
be
I could-
honest. I've been and we talked about this week after week, the last couple of weeks, because it is like that drought season, and I should be
I thought
catching
this was your New
backlog.
Year's resolution.
We should
like,
be. We should be doing backlog. We should be playing games. Well, nothing's come out, so
You
there's
should-
nothing for me.
I mean-
nothing new for me to play.
That's what you said.
You should be able to,
No,
at
my
least
New Year's resolution was to stay up on
platinum.
games that come out,
You
and I'm
should-
already failing because I still. Well, Spider-Man was last year, so technically that doesn't count.
Yeah, and then you're supposed to platinum crash.
What game I'm gonna be playing?
Bro, was not even your turn yet.
Yeah. What's up?
Relax.
Yeah.
Relax.
We didn't fucking ask you.
Damn.
I never said what game. Like I said, I already knew.
I didn't even.
Still chiming in.
I didn't even
Gosh.
say
Just
nothing
chiming
to you, sir. I didn't say, Adrian,
Can
how you
you
doing?
mute?
I
You
didn't
know
get
what?
there yet.
God,
I was
Can
just
you
chiming in.
Appreciate you.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Cheeks. Finish your stories.
you just made me so angry. You know what I mean?
You were talking about.
just rage filled.
No buenos.
No, I've been don't mute your mic if you're gonna laugh. You know what I mean? This fucking guy. I'm just kidding.
This is first
It's a
day.
joke. It's a joke, everybody. We have a very healthy work culture here. I play everything. Don't worry about it.
In
Don't
the back,
cancel us.
I'm in the corner.
I need one of those Twitter threads. What a bad boss I am. That happened in the games industry recently. No, I've been playing absolutely nothing. I mean, other than like Call of Duty.
Honing
My
your
junk
skill?
food. Honing my skill on PC, which we've talked about.
Trash.
And again, when there's nothing going on, nothing to play, what Mikey Doherty do?
Sharpen the sword.
No.
Fucking
No.
buy a PC
He
part.
gets a 3090.
Buy the PC
he buys a
parts.
3080.
How's that PS5?
Fucking really haven't touched it. It's kind of a bummer.
It's really nothing to play on it, honestly. I feel you for that.
Tomorrow, I mean, here's the thing. I want to clear up space, so I'm gonna clear up space from my Call of Duties, and I'm gonna
You
have
can
that
delete
on my PC.
Nice. Good choice.
I'm gonna do Spider-Man these next 2 days off because I actually don't go into another job. So Spider-Man, we'll be working on that, and then I'm gonna be building a PC. My
Ooh.
first ever build of a PC. I've
Wow.
always built pre-builds.
I've always built pre-builds.
That's why I always bought pre-builds.
I
Outside
seen
of
this
that.
coming. I seen this coming. You were talking shit to me when I built my PC. You're like, why don't you just build it? Why don't you just buy it? I was like, nah, man, I wanna know the ways. I wanna learn the PC ways. And you're like, no, just buy a pre-built one.
But
You
then
bought your pre-build, and it's like you're having all these problems. And I'm just looking at you like, damn.
That
jeez.
this one's different. This one was basically like the one that with the studio's on now
I'm gonna look at him.
is not like a traditional pre-build. The pre-build I have in the room was the one that we ran the studio on for a while. No problems. Good, flawless. Awesome computer. And now we're just having some audio issues with the PC audio. But no, so I'll be actually streaming that build this week once I get the final parts in.
Ooh.
So twitch.tv/PE Productions Tech Fever special of building my PC 3070.
It's gonna
I didn't
be
even know
hours
this
and
was
hours of somebody who
Oh.
doesn't know what they're doing, and then they're
Yeah.
gonna Google it on the side.
You're gonna have a YouTube video in the background?
No, I'm gonna I'm gonna have all my
Pushed
done ahead
before?
of time. Yeah.
So you mean get to what you're gonna just sit there off the top of your head and just put this PC together?
Yeah, that's his idea.
Fuck,
and
that's gonna be a long ass stream.
it's gonna be a very
That's
long
gonna be a
stream.
very long
Ah,
stream.
no, it's not. It's not.
make
But
sure
come
to
join me,
do it on carpet.
and I'll what?
Make sure you do it on carpet.
Adrian, bro.
That's key. So
you
you
think
don't.
I'm fucking? I was gonna say not a nice word, but you think I'm dumb?
You know what? I'm just giving you some advice.
God, this guy Tambo, I
Oh
like
my
you so much
God.
better.
Feedback.
Tambo.
Feedback's a gift.
Fucking like you so much better, Tambo vlogs.
Oh my.
Anyway, before my mood was completely ruined. Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna be doing. So that's what I'm doing in my downtime, in my gaming downtime.
Is building a
Building a
PC.
PC.
What a
Nice.
And why?
What
Because
games are you
things are high demand right now.
What games are you gonna play?
Call of Duty, Tarkov, getting into some Tarkov with Tambo vlogs.
Call of Duty.
Dark off.
Come on.
Shout out to Russ making a big comeback.
No.
He bought it. He's building a PC for Call of
Are
Duty.
you guys?
Minecraft,
No,
Tarkov.
not that.
Minecraft.
Escape from Tarkov.
Minecraft, ladies
right?
and gentlemen.
You guys are making it sound like I have nothing to play, but I just gave
Yeah.
you.
You have Call of
Tambo
Duty,
vlogs got into
and you have
Tarkov.
Minecraft, and you have Tarkov.
Hey.
I've only heard about that game. Never really seen any video. Actually, I've seen some
Tarkov
video.
is cool. I mean, it's just very
Well, you're
too
not
realistic
hardcore.
for me, dog.
You're not hardcore. Neither are you hardcore. You're a bunch
Tarkov
of
run
little-
60,
bunch of little
120,
bitches.
Ray tracing?
4K 120 ray tracing on Tarkov.
No.
Oh,
But-
so
Anyway, but yeah, no, I'm gonna play a lot of like the third party games, shooter games. Typically playing on that.
all right.
So
Okay, I see you. What have you been playing? Flowers?
Thank you for asking. You know,
Nobody gives a
I usually ask myself. Yeah, I know. What I've been playing, you know, my usual, my go tos, my Apex. Apex season 8 is coming to an open.
how do you feel about that?
They got a new character. I think his name is Fuse. I haven't been keeping up with it. It might be Salvo. You know how the Apex, you know, they tell a little story. So that's exciting. What else have I been playing? Playing some Warzone. That's the game.
How you like
Playing
it?
some Call of Duty Warzone.
Played last night.
Oh, we
Me
did.
and Tambo vlogs.
Yeah, you're actually better on PC than I thought. Honestly, I thought you were gonna be like
What is that?
hashtag hash brown potatoes.
Damn, bro, he called you dog water.
Well, it turned out Shawn Flowers dog.
Oh, I
Jeez.
told you. I was telling you.
It
I
needs to
had
be like
no
it's
problem.
used as Call of Duty. No, I guarantee you.
I mean,
Put Apex on, you're gonna be like shooting people without aiming down the sights.
low key, I
Wow.
thought about playing Fortnite on my downtime. You know, just
What? I haven't
pop
even
in,
seen that.
boop, boop. But maybe in the future. But yeah, honestly, that's what I've been playing. That's pretty. What else? I'm trying to think of the games. I don't know. I feel like I need more games to play. I have a backlog of games, but then I feel like I want to play those games because like I feel like I played those
They
games,
suck.
and then like there's a reason why I stopped playing those games,
Yeah,
and
you
then
don't
like
finish games.
you start back playing those games. This is what happens. I try to like jump back into like a God of War, right? Don't finish God of War. Why don't I finish God of War the third time around? Because I don't know.
Because you don't finish games. You know this.
You know
Why
what's
are you
crazy? I
shocked?
get to like the similar part every time, and I just stop playing. I don't know
You
what
would
it
you
is.
do
went
that?
back and you replayed to the part instead of just finishing where you left off.
No, because I liked it. But the problem is once you jump back into where you left off, you don't remember how to play the game. And then you're like deep into the game, you have all these
Just go back to
abilities
the
and
side
shit.
missions.
That's not true.
That's how. Listen, let me
No,
tell my
that
story.
is-
Let me tell my story,
Unless you
sir.
don't care about the game, that is not true. Because I
I
bet
like
you
the
when-
game.
I bet you when you got into Spider-Man Miles Morales, you knew exactly how to swing through that game and all the moves and everything, right?
No, I'm talking about that's different. I'm talking about like if you like imagine God of War, right?
Okay.
18
God, so good. Yeah.
18, right? Now, 2021, right? You decide to hop in this bitch during Christmas break on some shit. So you haven't finished it, right? The last time you hopped into God of War was like maybe like, 2018, December, maybe. We can even say like June 2019, you played God of War.
Mm-hmm.
You haven't played since then. And then you hop back in, you're like close to the end of the game. You're not gonna remember how to play the game.
I
Maybe
would
some
argue
buttons,
You
obviously,
need a
like your
refresher.
square, your X,
You need a
obviously you're
refresher.
jumping, you attack, but like if you want to pull your combos off, you're not gonna know how to play the game.
100%. I remember that.
I do it over.
That's why
And
you.
I stop
That's
every
why
time.
you jump in and then you learn your combos as you go. Not every enemy is a boss or a
Fuck.
Valkyrie.
But I treat them like
Seriously.
so. So I have to come at every enemy full force, and I
You
can't
have
do
to
that without
kill
knowing.
every enemy with a combo.
Pretty much.
It's not satisfying if I don't do so. I don't know how you play games.
Well, I finished them. That's how I play them.
Ooh,
Well,
got him.
two different gamers here.
There's one
It's true.
Finished
Nobody
games?
was
I
debating
didn't say. I didn't say
that.
that.
Once
What
I
about you,
finish
Adrian?
games,
I skipped over you a little bit.
For a reason. So
But,
make it short.
Save the
Hey,
best
it's
for
fine.
last. Save the best for last. No, I'm really excited. I have yet to play the Star Wars game.
There's a new Star Wars game.
No,
There's like 3 of them. What are you talking about?
the fuck, what was it called? The Star Wars.
Wow.
Oh, yeah,
I
that's my
can
favorite-
feel
that's
the
my
excitement
fucking
he
favorite
said he
one.
had. When he said it, I was so
That's like-
excited. I was like,
that
oh,
Star Wars
shit.
game is my fucking favorite
Oh,
Star
The
Wars
one
game.
yeah.
that respawns Star
Jedi
Wars.
Fallen Order.
Jedi Fallen
No, I
Order.
like that
You
Final
haven't played
Fantasy game too.
I have not played it yet.
God, you are fucking. Just
Really?
terrible.
I know. I believe me.
Damn,
I'm out of my. But the new PS5 and Xbox Series X updates came ready to come out. So I'm really excited to jump in.
Oh yeah, because doing the fidelity performance.
So
on it.
good, dude.
Yeah, that looks like I already know it's gonna be a good game. That's why like I'm still motivated to play it and actually finish it.
Why do you emphasize that part? I feel like
Hey, you
that
know
was
what?
a shot at me.
Take that as you will, but I'm really
Take that
excited
with
to jump.
disrespect. I'm a little hurt.
Take it as you will.
I'm excited to jump into that though. I'm really excited. It's gonna be a good
Anytime
game.
Star Wars games are really fun to get lost into.
That and Squadrons. I really want to play. I heard that was actually a really good game.
That's a good backlog game.
For sure.
I
Star
get
Wars
into it.
Fallen Order, not Squadron.
I want to do the
Classic.
VR on it though.
Yeah, for
That's
sure.
a VR game? Squadron?
Yeah,
It's you can do it in VR.
the PS5 VR.
Would you guys get VR for the PS5? Is that something you want to get?
If a new one, I would.
Yeah?
Nah,
I think I would.
I would.
Or would you just opt into Oculus?
I get Oculus.
That's what Xbox needs to do. They need to add Oculus support.
I'm cool. Just give me some good solid games. Tell you 2021, the end of 2021.
You tell me you wouldn't want to
Nothing but
play
heat.
Jedi Fallen Order VR?
No.
There's already
You want to play
Star
Beat
Wars
Saber?
in VR.
Is
There
that what-
is.
You're telling me to play Beat Saber? That's what that
Beat Saber
is.
Go crazy.
Beat Saber.
Beat Saber is like your fucking.
Super
You
hot.
have.
There's some
Beat
good.
Saber is fucking awesome, dude. I can't
Yeah.
wait to plug that in because on the PC you can use any song if you plug it in.
What do you mean?
Yeah,
You
you,
just
you
mix
can
it?
like yeah.
You can
there's,
add
like,
your own.
any song you can do on fucking Beat Saber. It's
Oh,
awesome. There's
So
like some like
you-
mod you have
It seems
to
like
buy.
it seems like you're really excited for that. So what song?
is that why you're building a PC so you can play that mod?
He saw it modding.
I
He's
could
like,
have played that before.
What would be the
That's the PC.
song? Mine would be like a song where it's really fast.
That was such an inside joke that we just laughed at. What was that?
Nothing.
He's trying to have a separate
Dude, jump on it.
conversation.
Jump on.
All right, let's get into some news. 'cause
News.
You guys lost the thread. I'm gonna grab it real
We're
quick.
good at that. We're good at losing the thread.
Yeah.
We like doing that.
So
That's
last week we talked a little about new tech, right? You wanted innovation in the game.
Yeah.
New technology to revolutionize and change the way games are played.
Yeah.
And then so I saw this news article. I think it was today. It came out.
Mhm.
Rockstar develops a patent for a new NPC tech, potentially for GTA 6. They haven't really specified which game it's for. But the patent application is called System and Method for Virtual Navigation in a Gaming Environment. This is followed by Take Two in October 2020. The system described within to lead AI. With lead. Oh, this is something else. I'm sorry. Tried to read that and I realized it was not the information I needed to be saying. This new system is designed to create a realistic virtual world that is not limited by hardware or software limitations, which is response to conventional systems that are unable to produce the kind of NPC behaviors players expect within the current processor and memory bandwidth. This is specific in relation and traffic behavior and patent detailed boats, cars, and drivers throughout. So essentially, this is a patent or a tech that's supposed to make the NPCs in the game,
Mhm.
the driving that they do, whether it's on land or air, a little more realistic in situations. And it's speculated it's going to be for GTA because obviously it's probably like one of the games. Like I don't know what other Take-Two game has cars like.
So is there going to be traffic in games now? That's what I'm hearing.
Oh, that's why it's like
You gonna tell me I'm
GTA
gonna hit
makes
the
sense.
580 and then I'm like I'm gonna play at night because during the day it's gonna be traffic as fuck. I'm cool.
I thought it was
What?
really realistic. In GTO, when you start shooting, they drive away. They
That's I
they
mean
drive away fast.
yeah, but I'm saying like maybe this new piece of tech is going to now because it says each character will have its own characteristic for responding to a situation, whether it's accelerating or braking or cornering. So it's supposed to be a little more realistic in situations like that. So if like if you like robbing a bank in a mission or something like that, and you're like shooting, it's like guns blazing, like a speed chase type shit. Like I don't know, maybe the way the traffic
behaviors and
reacts,
stuff.
yeah, behavior. I don't know if that's really groundbreaking as far as like tech wise innovation, but it could be because it really could. Realism.
No, yeah, realism. I mean, it could be potential to like. I mean, any breakthrough in technology, advancing it one step forward is still going forward. So this baby step could lead to a bigger step. Who knows? Maybe just AI could be reacting different, and it makes a game experience different every time. Maybe that's what it is, right? You know how we have those replay missions every time, like those side missions in Spider-Man. If they have that tech in that Spider-Man game, each side mission, even though it's simply the same,
Yeah.
maybe the NPCs act differently each time, which makes it feel different. So that'd be cool. I mean, maybe
I
doing
feel like
that
in
would
games
be really
like
good.
that, what's important is like when you're in like Spider-Man, like with the NPCs or like
They do the same thing. They would just run away or something.
yeah,
right?
like you
But,
want smart NPCs that are gonna like think and like really
Yeah,
try to like kill Spider-Man
or
like, that are,
something.
like,
They would actually try to come up to you and interact or kind of just do some shit. But again, I'm thinking more like villain NPCs or something like that.
Yeah.
They would
How-
I don't know.
How often do you interact with NPCs? Really, like at least in GTA, I play a lot of GTA. The most interaction I have with them in GTA is running them over.
well,
Like
in
when do you
GTA
actually go up and like talk to them? Unless it's like a mission or something, you're not actually gonna go up.
No, that's what I'm saying.
But they
That-
fill the world though.
They fill the world, and I think
Yeah.
the side missions would be really a big important step on that. It would make the main campaign stories, obviously that's the juice, that's the big thing of a game, right? But those side missions would actually have more meaning and kind of, I guess, it would take away the repetitiveness of some games. It would be the same. It wouldn't feel so vanilla when you kind of do the same thing over and over again. Having a different NPC interaction or doing something like that, guess what? It's something new, something different, keeps it fresh. So maybe, who knows? Maybe this could lead into something bigger, better tech. I don't know. But it's pretty cool.
I just want a T-shirt that says
Fuck Adrian.
a step forward is still that too. A step forward is still a step forward. Compa Andres.
That's some
2021.
motivational shit.
That was
2021.
that was the actual quote he just said.
I said a step
forward is
move
still a
forward
step
is
forward.
yeah, it is dead ass. I mean,
Yeah, dude, it's real.
if
I
I'm
get
trying to
you.
go here to there,
You're
still
going
gotta
here
take
to
a
there.
step, boy.
yeah.
But I'm just saying that's how I see it. I mean,
Real quick to the point you just said, right? You said when do you ever interact with NPCs in like GTA? I feel like you ever play like San Andreas?
Yeah.
I feel like your character itself, like depending on where you were, like on the map, like the NPCs would
That's
interact
with the
with you.
gangs. Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's a
and
good
that's just
point,
like
yeah.
a point to GTA. So it's like like I said, I don't know how groundbreaking this may be for a game like GTA. It might change a lot. I don't know.
I want a
Yeah.
game where you are an NPC.
you be fucking
do you-
So this
that is a
crazy shit
game.
happening around you, and you just going to work.
Fucking Watch Dogs.
Fucking-
Watch Dogs, you could literally pick somebody and there you go.
Your
Just
wife
listen.
dies because a plane flew into the building she works in
Just construction workers, just
from
walk
like
There
the
you
main
go.
character,
Part of Criminal
Why
Minds.
is he
bro.
back
and
there
then he has to
laughing?
deal with that for the rest of his life.
What a
You
plot.
just find a person. You find an NPC with the most
just
shittiest
described
history.
9/11.
Game of the year.
That was the description I just gave.
I kind of got through it, and I was trying to change the subject. It's so bad.
I would say
No, I didn't even mean for it to be, but
You
that's what
did.
came to
I
my
kinda-
mind. That's
as
no,
soon as
I
you
didn't
said-
mean for it to be that, but in my mind it went like, what's the plot of this guy's life?
hey,
And the plot of
I
this
know.
guy's life was his wife got murdered in a plane crash into the building.
I'm glad that's a joke to you, Mikey.
It's 2001, guys. Lighten up, you know what I
the
mean?
game
20
would be
years.
called
Still joke about it.
9/11 Simulator. All right, so
Oh god.
when we go into this next news story, is we're gonna be talking about Cyberpunk 2077. And
Again?
look, this is probably gonna be the last time I talk about it
What
because
game?
I'm honestly tired of talking about it. Cyberpunk, the game
We've
that you were
talked
so
it.
excited.
Never
Everyone was
heard
so
of it.
excited with Keanu Reeves. I bet you wish you didn't. The article is titled "Cyberpunk 2077 Developers Did Not Believe It Was Ready for Launch in 2020."
Is this Jason Schreier? All right, go.
Oh, why that face?
Oh no, go. Just
No,
you
I
say
want to
that.
know that face.
No,
He's
you have the
groundbreaking
rebuttal in here,
shit.
though, right?
The rebuttal from who?
Cyberpunk or the CD Projekt Red?
I have pieces. I don't have any rebuttal. Did
Okay.
you big important piece? Do you know what they said?
Yeah. Well, just do the article.
All right, I got you. Cool. All right. So I'm taking bits and pieces from the article. I'm probably not gonna take everything. I do have a piece in here I want to kind of read and get through. It's kind of talking about the. Let me just start. In a report from Bloomberg's Jason Schreir, developer of CD Projekt Red knew the game was not ready for launch in 2020, according to one developer. They expect the game to be ready in 2022, based on the progress the team was making back in 2019. Their goal. One hurdle was that the developers tried to develop the engine and the game simultaneously, and a decision one developer on Cyberpunk says was like trying to drive a train while the tracks are being laid in front of you at the same time. The goal was to release Cyberpunk 27 before new consoles from Microsoft and Sony expected to in the fall of 2020. I can't read. Were even announced. That way the company could launch the game on existing PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC, then double dip by releasing versions down the road for the next generation consoles. People who bought the old console version will receive free upgrades when the new ones were available. Some engineers realized that Cyberpunk was too complex of a game to run well on the 7-year-old consoles with the city full of bustling crowds. The bigger game. They said management dismissed their concerns, however, equal to the success of pulling off The Witcher 3. So what I'm gathering from this article so far is that CD Projekt Red was really on their high horse after completing The Witcher 3. There's this piece right now. I got stuck. It wouldn't scroll down. But by the end of 2019, Schreir finally acknowledged the Cyberpunk needed to be delayed. Last January, the company the game released to September and March as the pandemic began ravaging the globe and forcing people to stay inside. CD Projekt Red staff had to complete the game from their homes without access to the office's console development kits. Most developers would play builds on the game on their home computers, so it wasn't clear to everyone how Cyberpunk might run on PS4. External tests, however, showed clear performance issues.
Damn.
Yeah,
They just gave us a roadmap of how games were delayed. That's what the whole article was. They literally said, every time you hear of a delay, you don't know the reasons why. This article broke down why and how they came to that decision. So they tried double dipping. They're like, no, that ain't going to work. Let's just delay it. Fuck it. And then management was like, all right, cool. Yeah, you're right. 2019. Damn. That's wild.
the
Just hear
game
that?
was never done.
No.
Then COVID fucked it up so bad, but I feel like they were so money hungry to double dip, or maybe so eager to, I guess.
I think what it was is investors pushing. At the end of the day, there's people having their money in this, and you've seen it a lot in the past. Actually,
But that's true because they've already said that there was no pressure to release the game.
Of course they're gonna say that.
Yeah.
yeah, what are they gonna say? Oh, our investors forced us to release the game early and fucked
The
up.
thing about that is I don't
Yeah,
get the whole
true.
investor
That's a
push
good
just
point.
for the fact that they have a good track record of games. Like, I would imagine if this is a new IP and like it is a new IP, but like essentially a new developer,
Mhm.
and obviously you give investors and they say, hey, we need to push this game out, we need to push this game out. But CD Projekt Red, they have a track record of good games. They have The Witcher 3 under their belt. Like,
But that's why they kept announcing release dates and then kept delaying it because I'm
no,
sure.
So as an investor push, like, why would you do that? If your number one guy, your number one like money maker is saying, hey, we need more time. Guess what? If they tell you they need more time or if something like that, you give that as a developer, as a person who's in charge of investing money.
to a degree, yeah.
I'd be
but
like, here's it. Take your fucking time.
the game got announced, 2013?
2012.
Yeah. So I think after 8 years, the investors are going to be like, okay, what the hell is going on
but
here?
you're
The
spending
Jason
so
Schreir-
much money.
Yeah.
But in
yeah.
the Jason Schreir article, they said that they got announced 2012,
But that's
but
the
then
thing.
they didn't start developing it because of like the games they had going, like GTA 5 and
Yeah.
Red Dead. They didn't actually start until 2016.
Wait,
So-
but they don't make GTA 5. Red Dead.
Wait, that's what I said.
Yes.
Oh,
I don't. Who's it published by?
I don't know why I said GTA 5 and Red Dead.
It was no, you meant Witcher, The Witcher 3.
The Witcher 3. See, The Witcher 3 was published by CD Projekt. So listen, when did The Witcher 3 come out?
The Witcher 3 came out.
2015, I think.
So
yeah,
again,
but you could be working on a new IP while you while you're
So
releasing a game.
again, yeah, but you're not solely waiting on one game to come out.
Yeah,
Like
you're working on another game while you're starting to.
So there's still money
near the-
coming in.
near the end. Well, no, but that's the thing. That's money coming in on that 1 year, right? Most games take 4-5 years to develop, maybe typically 4 or less, to actually develop a game. So then when you're taking 8 years to develop a game, there's no profit coming in. I mean, you have like the Witcher profit, but that's a different project. You already paid for that.
No, 100%.
And that's basically different revenue stream.
There must have been some type of miscommunication then, because again, the way that they're describing it, as far as like, hey, we're laying down the tracks and we're doing the train at the same time. Like, as a developer, you should know how difficult and groundbreaking that is. I mean, again, at the same time,
investors, they don't know. That's like these investors are like me if I invested in like the gym business. I don't know how the fuck it works. Or what you need to do. All you want is profit.
So at the same time,
make me profit.
But I mean, the investors aren't taking the heat. I mean, the developers are. They're going to be like, okay, yeah, you need this game. Here you go. Here's this shitty half project.
Yeah.
As a developer, what do you do in this situation if you're working for CD Projekt Red? Because
Quit.
I'm sure there was crunch leading up to this launch.
Oh, definitely.
That's the reality of it.
The launch of this game comes out, your fucking company you've been crunching for is shitted on because now no one wants to buy this game because you knew it didn't work. You told them it didn't work. They didn't listen to you, and now the one sees it doesn't work.
I don't think it goes like that because I mean these developers and these studios, they're very compartmentalized. Yes,
I saw the word, couldn't say it either.
That word. So you have like one person will be working on a very specific task, be it like shading in this map or shading in this area or designing a new map, and not necessarily working on the entire game as a whole, but all these parts that come together make the whole. So I don't think you might have people like quality assurance testers come out and say, hey, this game's not good, and maybe that department might be the one that's bringing up these red flags. But I think at the end of the day, a lot of these other, unless you're like a programmer, I doubt these other parts of the studios are really raising the red flags from their product, at least from what they're doing.
It definitely looks like they're trying to find a scapegoat in this process. Then they just don't know who to, because kind of like the agent's point, everybody had their hand in, so it's kind of really hard to scapegoat because it's not like
you
the boss and that's it.
You definitely can't point fingers at your investors either, because what happens then, right? They pull out their money.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna do that. Adam Wansky, the studio head for CD Projekt Red, he actually responded to Jason Schreier's article. Just touching on the things that you kind of said. So like, this is the point he made about the quote in the article that said, most of the staff knew and openly said it wouldn't be ready for release in 2020. He said, you've talked with 20 people being ex-employees, only one of whom is not anonymous. I wouldn't call that most of the over 500 people staff openly said what you claim. That's one of them. And then he also said there's another one where it was in the article they were talking about how the E3 demo that they showed was pretty much fake.
Yes, I did see that floating
So he said this was the quote in the article: fans and journalists were wowed by Cyberpunk 2077's ambition and scale. What they didn't know was the demo was almost entirely fake. And then his response is, it's hard for a trade show demo game not to be a test version or a vertical slice 2 years before the game ships. But that doesn't mean it's fake. Compare the demo with the game. Look at Dum Dum scene or the car chase or many of the other things. The people reading your article may not know is that games are not made in a linear fashion, like what Adrian was saying, and start looking like the final product only a few months before launch. If you look at the demo now, it's different, yes, but that's what the work in progress watermark is for. Our final game looks and plays way better than the demo ever was. As for the missing features, that's part of the creation process. Features come and go. As you see, they may not work or may not be possible. Also, car ambushes exist in the final game almost verbatim, and is what was shown in the demo. And he goes on with a couple of points that he's making, but there's always two sides to a story. And obviously, this is the studio head, and obviously, I think there's something to be said about the anonymous people. I feel like if your business is getting clicks, which is Jason Schreier's business is getting clicks, I feel like you have an incentive to drive clicks.
Yeah, you have to
Yes.
make this, and I mean, word it a
So
certain
like,
way.
and that's the thing is like, there's two stories. I'm not saying he's lying. I'm also saying like maybe you should take his stuff with a grain of salt just as much as you're taking the CEOs.
You know what I found interesting as you pointed that one piece out about the 500 people, because Jason Schreir mentioned that he this piece from the article says, while The Witcher 3 was created by roughly 240 people in-house staff according to the company, Cyberpunk credit shows the game had well over 500 people, which I get credited to when he tried to make his rebuttal. But CD Projekt Red wasn't accustomed to such a size. People who worked on the game said their teams often felt siloed and unorganized. So, I mean, it sounds like most of the people that worked on this game didn't know what the fuck was happening.
I mean, yeah. I mean,
Which
looking at the
I
article,
feel like fits
if-
the theme Jason Schreier was trying to point at.
I remember
But
reading the
there's
article.
two sides. But he definitely curved that point that Jason Schreier, I feel like,
And it
pointed
could,
out in the
like,
article.
I mean, I think you can, I think that could be valid criticism. Like maybe it was disjointed from, like a studio perspective. And I think that's valid criticism if that's the case. And it most certainly, could be the case, right?
Yeah.
But also maybe not saying that, I don't know. That's what's so tricky about game development because it's tough. Like it's
Someone's
different,
lying.
especially when you're doing being ambitious. And I don't even think maybe they're actively lying. I think he's responding to points that
Someone's lying.
he feels are invalid. And Jason's also saying things that as you mentioned, he curved a little bit,
Yeah.
which also could mean that like
Gotta
he's
get the
also
clicks,
in the wrong.
baby. I mean,
So-
you can't. They're both trying to get money. Okay.
The tea is
I mean,
being spilled.
I just like how he straight up the CEO was just hey, he's defending it. I mean, he knows it's a shit. Like he knows it wasn't the greatest of launches, but he's still trying to defend the game. So
if I'm Jason Schreier and I got this response from this game developer, I'm feeling like the shit. Like, oh yeah, he responded
that's
to
the thing.
my
Jason Schreier's his
my
words have weight
article?
to him. Like his words have weight to him. He's like he is a respected ass
Yeah, he
person
be
in
tea-spilling.
that thing. But
Unfortunately,
at the end of the
sometimes.
day, yeah, exactly.
He
He
do be
what,
tea-spilling.
get a new job and all that stuff. So he's doing his thing. He needs to get that click. He needs to get that money. So it's all good.
I don't know. I just feel like this all speaks to the weight of games. We need to hold these developers accountable because, like, this isn't the first time a bad game has come out and the community has known it's a bad game, but like, shit's been done about
Well,
it. Right?
it's a bad game on the PS4, and Xbox. It's a great game on PC, PS5.
well, a
No,
bad
even
game is
then,
a
it's
bad
glitchy.
game.
but still, not as horrible as what it was for the PS4.
Oh yeah, no, but it's still a very glitchy
still
game.
glitchy, 100%. Yeah.
Well, I know you still have your Cyberpunk, Adrian, and then the who's the co-founder of CD Projekt Red. He says you'll get your PS5 upgrade in the second half of 2021.
Second half of 2021,
Shit.
Jesus
What
Christ!
happened? What?
They're trying to fix it. They're gonna get the PS5 upgrade version of Cyberpunk in the second half of
You have to wait
2021.
6 months, 6 more months for this thing.
You know what?
Yeah, so give them the
All
first
we're-
6
You're gonna
fix
give
the
a fucking
game.
6 more months?
No, but I'll reserve judgment.
No.
I'll play it. I'll play it.
Why?
No.
Why reserve judgment? That's how they released it.
No, I know,
The
but
judgment is already out there.
Yeah,
What do you mean?
that's a good point.
You can't say wait for judgment when it's already
I'm
been
gonna
judged.
hold for judgment like the game didn't come out
On the
already.
PS5 version, at least. I mean,
It's
like
the
I said,
same thing.
We're
Which
still
one
in
the
the
game
first
Bro,
versus
it's
the
running
game.
like trash on PC. What makes you think the PS5 is gonna run it better?
Because
You're gonna have fixed it right in 6 months.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay, cool.
he gets it.
So then
Yeah.
you could have avoided the whole. Never mind.
Just
what
had
game
an
had
argument.
a worse launch? Anthem or CD Projekt or
Anthem.
Cyberpunk?
Anthem.
I don't think there's.
So
any
why
debate.
didn't we have this uproar with Anthem? If
He's the
Anthem
It
was
wasn't a
worse?
big game. It wasn't as
It
exciting.
wasn't as big as this.
What
It's
do
not a
you
groundbreaking
mean?
new engine or anything like
Who
that.
was
It's just-
excited for Anthem?
Everyone was
Co-
excited.
Compa
I feel like that was
Andres.
the glow
Hold
of
on.
E3 at one
The
point.
answer to that question,
I'm-
Adrian, that you just said, then you said who
Yeah,
was excited
was-
for Anthem, is Compa Andres was excited for Anthem.
Never even played the game.
Bought it day one.
No, I-
And
I
now
didn't
he's
talk
lying.
about-
God, he-
He's so ashamed. He's
never
lying that
played
he
it.
didn't play the game.
I don't know what you're talking about.
He
Hey.
played the game.
I was there once.
Is that Watch Dogs? Is that
I've been in
what
your
you're
shoes. I'm
talking about? Watch
whoever
Dogs?
got
Anthem?
Cyberpunk
I
has
was
been in that
actually a
shoe
little
too.
excited for
I don't know what you're
Anthem.
talking about.
BioWare really dropped the ball on that one.
Oh, Bioware? Well, damn, Bioware makes Mass Effect. I don't know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
Look,
yeah.
it's okay. A bad game is a bad game. I've been
Mass
there.
Effect that was really well Andromeda, right? That was
Ah,
really
no,
well
I'm talking
received.
about the
You know
first
what's
one.
funny? So supposedly the narrative, I'm sure it's actually true, but so supposedly the reason Andromeda was so terrible was because they pulled most of their main team to work on Anthem because Anthem was gonna be like the next big thing. Yeah, look how that ended up.
Well,
I don't know.
Back to back.
I feel like it's interesting. We feel like Anthem is a worse launch, but no one sued Anthem or BioWare.
I think media has to play into a lot
Yeah,
of it.
narrative. There's definitely narrative, but also
It's
like
real clicky.
who pre-ordered Anthem?
Compa Andres, the answer to your question is Compa Andres pre-ordered Anthem. He was there midnight.
Wait, when is
the
that?
only one.
Wait, when did it come out? When does
Anthem?
Can we pre-order it?
Anthem?
Yeah.
I thought you
You
already
already
had it.
pre-ordered it.
Day one. I thought you been had it.
Oh,
played it?
it's a game that's already came out.
Does it still work?
Look, he's in denial.
That's wild, dude. I didn't know what you're talking about.
Before we move on,
what's
I
up?
just want to give a shout out, Killer Carnage, Lady Hulk, Tambo Vlogs in the chat, and you could be in the chat too if you watch us live Mondays at 7:30, sometimes 8. Over at twitch.tv/PE Productions. I'm sure Adrian will throw us questions if anybody has some questions in the chat during the show. So if you want to get a question read live on air, twitch.tv/PE Productions.
All right, guys, let's get into the next piece of news here. So I know we talked about it last show. We didn't really have much to talk about. That Hogwarts Legacy was one of our games we're looking forward to this year. And guess what? The game has been delayed until 2022. This is coming from Portkey Games label. What are they saying? In a statement on Twitter, I like how Twitter is like an official place to like make statements now. Like I think that's interesting. We would like to thank fans from around the world on tremendous reaction to the announcement of Hogwarts Legacy from our Portkey Games label, creating the best possible experience for the wizarding world and gaming fans, and paramount to us for giving the game time it needs. Hogwarts will be released in 2022.
And you know what the best thing about that, having the game delayed? The counter argument for investors would be like, do you want us to be like fucking Cyberpunk? Do you want to have a Cyberpunk release? No, then give us an extra fucking 6 months.
You know what's the sad thing though?
What?
Yeah.
Speaking on that, I know we're not talking about that anymore, but I still don't think developers are going to learn their lesson, or at least investors.
No, not at all.
Yeah, not at all. No, I don't think it'll really
I
change.
hope they
much.
don't fuck Hogwarts up, bro.
I got a question. Do you guys feel like do you feel like delaying is a way to like build hype for your game? Like, is that like a tactic?
No.
To a degree, actually, yeah.
Like, if you're like, oh, we're gonna push Halo back, another 6 months, and everyone's looking like, oh fuck, like Halo's pushed back. And then,
But-
like, obviously with Anthem, not Anthem, Cyberpunk, people are willing to wait. Like, I think they
8
pushed it back
years.
twice. They pushed Cyberpunk back twice, I think, and people were still hyped the whole time. So it's like, I don't know. I feel like at this point, we can just fucking.
I don't know.
I think especially with Halo, what I think the big thing about that is you're delaying it obviously to work on it, but you're also moving it out of a window with a lot of other AAA games coming out at that same time.
Yep.
Because Halo would have came out, well, I mean, I guess it probably wouldn't have been the worst thing, but Cyberpunk, you had the new Call of Duty, Spider-Man. I mean, there was a ton of games coming out. I think, yeah, it sucks that it's Xbox is really own their main staple right now. It's the only one.
Yeah.
But the fact that they're delaying it, I think in November, September, whenever they're delaying it this year, I think it'll stack up pretty well with the competition or whatever competition's out later this year. I mean,
But does it
obviously-
stack up more now because it's been delayed to
I think
that
so.
period?
Definitely.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
is that like hype building? Like, oh, we're going to delay it to launch with fucking God of War. And
I
you're like,
think-
oh, shit.
I think so because, well, I don't know if,
I mean, I'm
Going
just
up-
saying,
yeah.
theoretically, right?
going up against God of War is tough.
More of that double-edged sword thing too, because when you delay it, obviously you're promising a better game, more polished game. So when you don't
Yeah.
deliver on that, it's
Oh,
just
yeah,
like,
hands
It
down.
bro,
bites
really?
it bites you in the butt.
What
I
the
feel like it's a
fuck?
big fucking risky dice throw for
You
sure.
did, that didn't look like you were rolling dice.
I had to, yeah.
That didn't look like you were rolling
It's a
dice.
deep.
You were-
dice
Dude, that's
throw.
some big dice you got, bro. I mean, that's some big dice.
Little
Come on,
dice, big
come
throw.
on, guys. I told you what it was. It was a
You know what I
dice
mean?
throw. All right.
That's what you call it.
Dice throw. I feel like it's a big gamble. All right. It's
oh,
a big gamble.
It's
It's a big risk.
That's a lot better.
But I feel like it's payoff on that, especially like if your game does, like if you did compete against the God of War and your game was like better than God of War.
I mean, it's just to me, I think it's like one of those double-edged swords. Like to me, I mean, if I have a following of a game, a cult game, I'm a huge fan of God of War, huge fan of Last of Us, and all those things. So if they straight up tell me, hey, we're gonna do a delay to get this thing, I'm like, you know what? Take y'all time, do what you need, because I know there's a good track record of you guys, and you guys are going to deliver. And I think Cyberpunk, again, they had that hype where it's just so innovative and stuff like so different that they were too much for their own good in a sense. It was weird.
Yeah, Lady Hulk agrees. It builds hype when it's lined up with other releases like movies. I just feel like that's just the easiest way to like if you really want to bring attention to your shit.
I'm just saying, think of it now.
Delay it.
Think of all the delays that happened in 2020. Now 2021 is going to be like the most hyped fucking year for movies.
Hands down. Or 2022. 2022 is looking
22.
pretty promising too.
I mean, her point, yeah. I mean, when delays happen, guess what? I'm waiting. I'm waiting for what?
like it
King
just gives you
Kong
something to look forward
against
to once
Godzilla,
you know everything is
Black
lined
Widow.
up.
Uncharted.
Uncharted's coming out.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man's coming out.
Supposedly,
all that shit. All those movies being delayed. You're telling me I'm gonna get a fucking banger of a movie each month in 2021? Sign me the fuck up.
Excited for Spider-Man 3. That's gonna be a really good movie. That's like
Mhm.
Venom
Multiverse
2.
baby.
Venom 2. We got Morbius, dude.
Nobody cares about Morbius, bro.
What?
Who knows who Morbius is?
Nah,
Nobody knows who Morbius is.
Well,
Who's
you know what?
Morbius?
Morpheus from
Morbius.
Matrix?
No, not Morpheus.
Oh,
Morbius.
I'm like, how you not
Yeah,
know
see?
who
and then
Morbius
what about
is?
the Moon Knight Disney Plus show?
I
Oh
mean,
my god,
Oscar
let's fucking
Isaac?
change subject. God damn.
Yeah,
This
Disney
fucking
nerds.
is boring.
oh, sorry. Let's talk about tech fever. Let's talk about my GPU installing into the RAM. And
You see me talking about fucking tech shit right now, motherfucker?
Check this out. EA comments on making more Star Wars games after Lucasfilm Ubisoft partnership. All right, so let me give you a little background in the story. So, you know, it's about like last week when like no one had no stories, like no one like on that had any gaming news stories, but everyone had this Lucasfilm Games thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
That was the thing, like Star Wars rebrands on the Lucasfilm banners.
Yeah.
So
Everybody's
apparently,
yeah.
there was a contract before all that EA was supposed to be making these Star Wars games for the next couple years, right? That was the contract, right? So, look, in 2013, EA and Star Wars agreed to a multi-year deal with EA, the exclusive rights to publish Star Wars, core Star Wars games developed by internal studios. But no comments have been getting on how or who when that deal was altered, because apparently,
Mm-hmm.
like this title just said, Star Wars games Lucasfilm / Ubisoft partnership.
Mm.
The fuck?
You telling me Ubisoft's gonna give me a big ass
God.
RPG?
Someone broke the contract, right? That's a breach.
Well,
No,
No.
it was probably over.
It was
Yeah.
probably over. They just restructured it.
Disney made it be over.
But it just said they were still in a multi-year deal.
Yeah,
So, from
what
2013
multi-year deal.
How many
many
years
years is
does it have
that?
to be for it to be multi years?
Look,
Does it have to be?
no
Contract
comment
was-
has been given. All right, I don't know details, man. You're asking me for details about their nitty gritty. I don't know.
No, I don't think anything was broken. I think the
Yeah.
contract was either over or like something like
Restructured, yeah.
maybe there is in contracts. So many things happen. It could be like you have to get this like type of review score average of your games, and like EA could have not hit that, so that made the contract
Oh,
over.
check this out. EA released a statement. Right?
What do they do?
EA released a statement about this. They said on the future of Star Wars brands following today's news that Ubisoft is working on a brand new Star Wars game with the newly formed Lucasfilm. This is from EA, right? Statement from them. We are proud of our long-standing collaboration with Lucasfilm Games, which we will continue for years to come. EA said in a statement, our talented team have created some of our most successful games in the history
One.
of the Star Wars
Literally one
franchise,
game.
including Star Wars Jedi Fallen
Yep,
Order,
that's
The only one.
Star Wars
The only
Battlefront,
one.
Nope.
Star
No.
Wars Galaxy of Heroes,
They even heard it.
Star Wars Squadron.
Okay, maybe.
We love Star Wars and look forward to creating more exciting
I
experiences.
thought
for
We Love
players
Star
to
Wars
I
was
enjoy.
know.
another game. We
never
love
heard that
Star
one.
Wars.
No, they literally they saying they got some bangers. So give them back that title, make that deal official. No, I'm not a Star Wars player. I haven't really played
love
any
Star
Star
Wars.
Wars games. But are these
Bangers?
what they say? Most successful games
put
in
it
the
this
history
way.
of Star Wars franchise?
That's
They're-
what they said.
That's what they said. This is the statement. Our talented
hear
teams
that
have
part.
created some of the most successful games, including
From them
Well,
or in the
I
Star
think
Wars
EA.
franchise?
Well, think about
Oh
this.
yeah, from EA. Yeah, sure.
Those titles.
From EA, yes.
Those are the best games.
You're putting it all
Sure,
in one.
Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order is in there. But if you're saying in all of Star Wars games, no.
I don't know.
Killer
I like
Carnage
Ubisoft.
What?
in the chat saying that I wouldn't want EA to work on another Star Wars game. He's like, in my opinion, Jedi Fallen Order was okay at best.
At best?
Hey, fucking ban them.
What? At best?
We don't need that negativity
I don't need
in our
what the
chat.
Carnage,
Killer
bro.
Carnage.
What the
Fucking-
fuck?
Yeah.
My guy.
Okay at
that-
best.
Okay, you're okay
You're
at
starting to
best.
sound like Adrian.
Whoa, whoa.
I
Never
low-key
against
feel for
Star
Carnage,
Wars.
low key.
Never against Star Wars.
But-
I got to like the second planet for Jedi Fallen Order.
Don't.
And-
Oh, you mean the guy who doesn't finish games didn't finish a game?
That's wild.
Wow, who
Stop
knew?
playing it.
Who would have thought?
Stop
Who would've
playing
thought?
it. Yes, I did.
Not me.
This guy. I don't know. I mean, it was a fun game, but I mean, I
You
kind of
just
got
couldn't
over
finish
it.
apparently it wasn't a fun game.
You know, I just got
Apparently
over
it's
it.
fine.
Second planet.
It's
and I
like
was
when
like, all
Andres
right.
says he's excited about
It's like
something,
an okay game.
but isn't gonna buy it. This is you being like, it was a fun game, but I didn't play it.
How short is your attention span?
Look, once I'm in it, I'm in it. But it's like I need something to keep me going. It's like Jedi Fallen Order, like it
God,
just
I don't know.
wasn't feeding me. Like,
Well, you're not a Star Wars
They're
fan.
not a fucking Star.
The
but I
only
gave it a
reason-
really good go.
No, you
I really
didn't.
did, and I really enjoyed Star Wars, and I was in for.
Then
the,
you should have fucking
What's his
enjoyed it.
fucking
I feel
name?
like you say these
What's the red-haired
statements.
kid name? No, I'm here for it. I'm here for all the Jedi and the Bang Bang, the Mandalorian,
But I think this whole thing
the
about
Boba Who and the Jabba the Who.
Ubisoft joining these guys, I think it's just Star Wars not putting all their eggs in one basket. They're trying to
Definitely.
get somebody else in there, get Ubisoft in there. Ubisoft is known for there's open world type games, so I'm super excited for that. Give me a Star Wars open world game, I'm up in there. Guess what?
So like
Hell
what?
yeah.
No, Ubisoft worries me too.
Yeah.
Why?
Definitely.
Why?
Watch Dogs.
I mean, look,
Assassin's Creed.
Ubisoft has done good with titles though. They good with licenses. Like when
So-
they get a license, I feel like they like really like give
Name
it
a
like a
license
really
that
good track.
Ubisoft is good with.
Assassin's Creed.
Naruto. You guessed it.
I kind of.
You probably didn't.
Okay,
But they
name
did
a
a
license
solid
people give a
job.
shit about
Yeah, there we go.
that they do good with.
What?
There
Tom
we go.
Clancy, and then who want to list out? some
Rainbow
there, or-
Six.
I mean, I don't really count Tom Clancy.
Oh, we're not gonna
It's
count
his own
Ubisoft games. Got you. So what?
That's
we
like all
counting?
they have.
thing. Okay, sure. Tom Clancy.
But at the end of
Like-
the day, I mean,
And
still.
Naruto.
Okay, so I mean, who do you entrust? I mean, I don't know if we talked about that. I think we might have talked about it before. But if you had to entrust, I know we said what Naughty Dog. I think we talked about who would you entrust the Star Wars franchise game to? And you would think somebody said
Hell yeah. Naughty Dog.
Rockstar.
Everyone wants to give shit to Naughty Dog. Like,
Rockstar would be a
Sucker
solid
Punch?
game. No, I don't know about Sucker Punch.
Hell yeah,
Respawn
dude.
did really good with Star Wars Fallen Jedi Fallen Order.
did they though?
But again, I mean, you want to. I mean, if you're EA and you're trying to make a
Dice.
good thing out of it, guess what? I'm gonna go ahead and get Ubisoft, get something open world. I'm all up for that. Go to different travels, go to different worlds, be in that. I mean,
Summer.
at the end of the day, that'd be pretty cool. But like I said, at the end of the day, Star Wars still has a say in their game. I still remember reading about Jedi Fallen Order, how the game was supposed to be about bounty hunters or some shit, and then
yeah, there's supposed to be sequels. I think
he
too.
said he straight up, he's like, no, I want to make a game about the Jedis and kind of talking about the Force and exploring that world and all that stuff. Again, Lucas, I mean, Star Wars still has a say in their games and how they make it. So it's not just giving full rights and reign to Ubisoft and says, hey, go ahead and make this game. They're going to be like, okay, no, we're still heavily involved. We still want a game to feel Star Wars and be about Star Wars. So
Give Sledgehammer Battlefront.
What if this Ubisoft
that'd be
game
pretty
is
dope.
literally like
Sledgehammer, I trust them to kind of get that player game. That'd be pretty
resets
dope.
the balance for Star Wars games? Like this next Ubisoft game is gonna be, ooh,
Jedi Fallen Order did reset the balance for Star Wars games, and then they
It
came
set
out with
the
fucking
standard.
Squadrons.
Squadron. There's a good track record for Star Wars games right now. You got Respawn coming out with Jedi Fallen Order, then you got Squadrons. Both solid reviews so far, solid games. I mean, nothing that's gonna be trash games like they were in the
But
past.
who isn't Microsoft developer for KOTOR?
No idea.
Knights of the Old Republic.
Are they? I think
Give them another shot.
Kotar.
Exclusive
Nerd.
to
True.
Xbox Star Wars. game.
True.
Fucking just don't just throw nerd synonyms out there like someone's supposed to just
Everybody
catch
knows what
that.
that means.
Kotar. Fuck out of here.
Knights of the Old Republic. Baby.
Nah, nobody knows what that shit is.
I mean, I'm just saying, I'm all up for Star Wars games. I'm happy that they're expanding that. Like I said, not putting all their eggs into one basket, kind of giving other
I like
people
that.
reign and shots. And who knows? I mean, it could get canceled. So if they don't like the game, they could be like, "Fuck you, Ubisoft! You make some shitty ass games. You got shitty ideas. Go somewhere else."
Killer Carnage 2099 says let Devolver Digital work on a Star Wars game. That'd be interesting.
Oh,
That'd
that
be for one of their smaller studios to publish like a smaller Star Wars game.
Devolver, yeah.
I'd be interested to see what they do with that.
I mean, who knows? I mean, maybe we got maybe some indie games that are Star Wars. I don't know. I'm all for it though. Any Star Wars game, I'm for sure gonna eat it up. So
I
I'm
like
all
any
in.
games of the truth. All right, guys, that's my last gaming story I had for us today. Anybody got some side topics?
Side
Yeah.
topics.
Actually,
I do too. Okay.
I know what's up.
What's yours?
We gotta talk about WandaVision. What's up?
well, I just okay, yeah, we can talk about it. So
okay, yeah.
one more piece of gaming news.
Ooh.
Yeah, this
Ooh.
Uno mas.
was very interesting. Sorry, I'm trying to pull it up. Sorry if I've been on my phone. I've been trying to talk with fucking Adrian, fucking do his job. You know what I mean?
What's the side topic?
PlayStation boss Jim Ryan revealed the Uncharted movie and Last of Us HBO series are just the beginning of the expansion of a storytelling into new medium and even wider audiences. We're going to be getting more of this stuff from PlayStation. We obviously saw PlayStation. What was their studio name
What?
for their movies?
Who's Sony?
Sony's. Is it still PlayStation Studios?
I think it was it's PlayStation Studios.
I have no idea.
For their movies too?
I remember we talked about.
For-
That's
it.
cool. Yeah,
I
it's gonna
don't-
have a logo
cool.
on movies and shit, which
Yeah.
is awesome. But yeah, at CES, Ryan was talking about Sony's plans to have more integration with the storytelling medium of TVs and movies and gaming,
Mhm.
and I just think that's really exciting. I don't know what you guys' thoughts on it, but I want like a good Sly Cooper TV show.
I
No,
feel like-
100%,
Go
dude. I
ahead.
mean, no, just
No.
kind of what they're doing right now with Star Wars and, making it live action. Everybody got fucking crazy when Ashoka came into live action. You know the story, you know the background of it. So going from an animated kind of digital world into life, it just makes that world seem deeper and real. I mean, it's just something that I'd be excited for when you see Nathan Drake, Tom Holland playing that actor. It's fucking awesome ass dude. You'll be fucking amazing in it. I'm super excited about the Last of Us series going to be going to HBO. I want to know who's going to play Joel, Ellie, bring those characters to life. We know and understand that story is true to our hearts, true to our games and stuff like that. So taking that and, transitioning it to that media, that TV media style, it's going to be fucking amazing. I can't wait for what direction they go for. They're not going to literally copy and paste the story because obviously we would know what happens. But who knows? Maybe they still want to go with that father-daughter dynamic and shit like that. So I don't know.
We got some. Yeah, we got some. First, I'm like The Last of Us as an HBO gritty, dark series.
Oh my god.
We got some details here as well. They are actively developing 10 video game adaptations, including 7 TV shows, 3 movies based on PlayStation properties.
So the 3 movies are going to be what?
Uncharted.
Uncharted.
So Uncharted,
Sure.
which is scheduled to release, which this is the first time we got an actual hard release date on it. July 16th, 2021, with Tom Holland and Mark Wahlberg.
Wait, 2021?
2021.
This year?
This year.
Bangers of. I'm telling you, 2021 is going to be a fucking great.
Tom
year for
Holland
movies. I'm
and
telling
Marky
you, Lady
Mark.
Hulk, you know your shit.
I feel like they should have been on top of this, like making games or movies out of video games, or you know what I mean, TV shows with video games. Like I feel like why not? Like you spend so much time making these booty ass plots when spending money on these bootleg movies. Where
Well-
you just have the blueprint right there in front of you.
What video game movies have been good?
Mortal Kombat.
Monster Hunter.
No, that first
Hands
Mortal
fucking
Kombat
down,
movie
dude.
was
They're making another one
trash.
too.
They are.
It's going to be coming
The
out.
first
That
one
was
was
gonna be good
trash.
too. That
They
one
be-
was solid.
That's the thing, though, Adrian.
Tomb Raider.
No, hold on, stop. Because
No.
I agree with him. They've been trash.
Up
That's
until now,
evil.
hopefully.
That's
Right.
the thing. PlayStation built a whole studio
There's not, yeah.
to be able to develop. Like they're actually, it's not just like, oh, let's try, like make some quick cash with a fucking Tomb Raider movie because the games are super popular. They're actively trying to create in the space that hasn't been done before and make good content in a space that it hasn't been done well before, which could be super profitable for them, which is why they're doing it.
Yeah.
Like seeing Uncharted, which I think has great characters, has great story,
Everything.
has great, that's
It's
a really
everything
good
you
way
need.
for a movie. Last of Us as a TV show would be fucking awesome.
Mhm.
And they're doing it smartly, right? They're not making a Last of Us movie. They're making a Last of Us
Serious
TV show.
That's going to be fucking.
So that's one of the shows, one of the movies. I think another movie you would assume would be like shit, I don't even know, dude.
God
Street
of
Fighter.
War, maybe?
I would've been-
I
doing
think
the
you're
same
getting
thing.
a Ratchet and Clank show, a Sly Cooper show,
Yeah.
a
The heavy hitters, go with those.
like a couple of the kid shows. So I think
Sackboy,
that's some of them.
Sackboy Adventures, like
Yeah.
literally do that. I mean,
Maybe even a Sackboy movie. I don't know. I don't know. That's just
Tekken.
crazy.
but that's the thing. They got these
No.
franchises. It's not like a one-time movie that you can be
No.
done with. Like imagine Tom Holland and it being Uncharted for like years to come. Like that's going to be that backbone of the franchise.
And it's another
If
story
they
that
can
adds to the game story.
If they can make 4 Uncharted movies, they can make easily 10 Uncharted. If they make 4 Uncharted games,
Yeah.
they can easily make hell of movies out of that. So again, it's that
You have
franchise,
so much
that
source material.
source material, and kind of branch out on it. And again, they're not getting outside people. They're getting really the same people who made the game. They're helping out make the show. I mean, that's what I know for The Last of Us. I know Neil Druckmann's heavily getting involved in it. So.
I really want it to be like what Marvel's doing, where it's like you can have like a Last of Us TV show, but it's not necessarily Joel and Ellie, but maybe there's an episode where like Joel and Ellie's in it, or like a couple
That should be
episode
trash.
arcs where Joel and Ellie's in it.
That should
Yeah.
be hot ass.
Why?
Why would it be?
Because
haven't
who
even
the
played
fuck
the
does
game.
everyone knows? I haven't. But like, if it's not about Joel and Ellie, who
What is any movie? You don't know who those people are, but it's the storytelling that
Yeah.
fucking makes you
And Ghost of
appreciate
Tsushima-
what they are. It's like
Last of Us though?
No, but even then,
exactly, you can use that naming. You can use it to where you can care about these other characters, and all of a sudden, imagine that episode 6. It's like Ellie fucking show up and you're getting attacked by Joel and Ellie and you're like, oh fucking shit. Like this is crazy.
Even if it's that type of a cameo, guess what? The fans would get excited. Like, man,
Not even
like
a cameo.
Mandalorian.
Maybe they're in it for a couple episodes,
And
so
it
that way
branches
it's
off.
not a regurgitation of the actual Last of Us story. It keeps it fresh.
No, I
and
still-
like, oh, these characters are still
I'd
in
want
this
a Joel
world.
and Ellie. I'd want Joel and Ellie. I'm gonna be selfish. I want Joel and Ellie again. I do that.
But even for like something like Uncharted, like it's like, you know, characters that are related like in their circle, and then you see Nathan Drake, and I know
Yeah.
that's not where we're getting,
got
but like
good
I want
people in it
more
too.
stuff like that. And obviously like the Ratchet and Clank and Sly Cooper stuff, that's easy. You can just
Yeah.
make a TV show out of
Easy,
that.
man.
Sly Cooper shit was canceled a long time ago. I don't even know.
I mean, it's cool. I mean, I'm just excited for it because there's so much different mediums for it, and I'm all for it, man.
All right, compa, my side topic
What's up,
really is probably directed towards you
Was good.
because I feel like you watch
Talk about
The
the Raiders.
Office
Oh.
more than anyone I probably have ever met. And this article starts with The Office was reportedly the reportedly 2020 most reportedly streamed. I keep saying reportedly. 2020's most reported stream show. There it is. That I set it out. So according to the Nielsen SVOD, which I guess is some company who tracks analytics for like subscriber based fucking content.
Uh-huh.
Oh, they do subscriber base now?
Yeah, that's the SVOD stands for subscriber.
Nielsen's always been the Nielsen ratings for like TV shows. They
Yeah.
always came up with like why the show's number one.
Yeah.
Which I always felt was arbitrary, but all right.
So The Office was the most streamed show in the United States in 2020 with over 57 billion minutes watched. Now my question to you,
What's up, man?
because that's a lot of fucking time.
I was like a good half of that. That was me.
You know, it's only 9 seasons. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't finish because The Office I feel like fell off from what I was attracted to from the show.
Okay.
But like
Probably watched Seinfeld.
after you watch the first 9 episodes, or 9 seasons, right? Like, do you just keep put it back on for like background, or is it just like you just fall asleep to it at that point, or?
My favorite show to watch after The Office is The Office. Like it's just on
It's
repeat.
not even that good.
You shut your whore mouth.
Friends is so much
All right.
better.
Friends?
Shut up.
You don't even have any
you
friends.
sound
Get the fuck
fucking
out of
dumb.
here.
Friends is such a better show.
You sound
Get the fuck out.
so
this way.
dumb.
All right, I have to.
Friends.
You're dumb.
Nope. Friends is so much funnier.
Put it in the chat. Office or Friends? I don't know.
It's clearly The Office.
Tweet at
Office.
Adrian. What
57 billion, followed by Grey's Anatomy in
Dumbo.
second, and Criminal
Mute that
Minds in
motherfucker.
third,
Well, let's talk over each other. How about that?
with fucking
I
39
don't know. How does that
billion
sound?
for Grey's Anatomy and 35 billion for Criminal Minds. Are these just good shows on
So
Netflix?
no. So let me. I actually had a good think. I thought about this. I thought, why were people freaking out about The Office leaving Netflix? Why are people like, oh my god, I'm canceling my Netflix subscription? Well, go fuck you. Go do that. I don't give a shit.
You're gonna go get Peacock.
I don't go. I'm gonna get Peacock. All right, cool. Go get cock. I don't give a shit. For me, The Office was a show. I mean, so think about it this way: like every other show that you watch has a plot point, right? So there's a story, a beginning to an end, and it's usually within the season, right?
Mhm.
So, like, I was watching this other show called The Good Place. Great show. Recommend watching it. If you watch The Good Place and you skip like 2 or 3 episodes and you watch the next episode, you don't know what the fuck is going on anymore because you missed major plot points.
Okay.
The thing about The Office is that every episode was within itself. Like it was an office. So it would be one episode is literally a story in itself.
Right.
So the next episode is again, it's another story of itself.
Oh, you mean like what Seinfeld did?
But, I mean, yeah, Seinfeld's go. I get it.
Like
Whatever. Nobody
way
gives a
before
shit.
it. Seinfeld is
old
good.
man. We get
No.
it.
No. Seinfeld's
Seinfeld's
trash.
pretty. I mean, Seinfeld's a show
Trash.
about nothing. It's
Yeah.
kind of like The Office.
Fuck it all. I know it's awesome,
It's a
and
show
I
about
do
nothing.
like shows like that. I think that's what adds to the rewatchability.
And that's the reason why people love The Office because you could just have that in the background and
It's
you
a
could
sitcom.
go and see it. And then, okay, is this episode cool? I like this episode. This is
That's my thing with The Office, though. That's why I fell off
Sitcom.
because I feel like after
There
like
was no
season
plot
4,
But that's what happens.
it became like a story about Jim and Pam, and I'm like, okay,
No,
like, that's
no,
not
no.
what I came here for.
Not
after-
true at all.
After Steve Carell left, then you could rewatch it. After Michael leaves the show, you could go back and watch it.
Season 4, I had to dip.
Because you know why? Because again, after Michael leaves, it becomes a show where there's plot points and you have to watch it again. That's why I think, and that's why I kind of have that. But The Office is just so well and loved because at the end of the day, it is an amazing and funny show. And it's a show you could really put it in the back burner. And again, you could watch an episode and be like, oh, okay, cool. I'm not missing out. I know what's happening. You could have that short attention span, kind of like you have, Flowers, when you play games.
Mhm.
You could just watch it for 5 minutes and all right, cool, on to the next. And I think that's why people love those games.
So people watch
Even
The
now,
Office to
when
get
was the
the
last time you
motivation.
watched an hour-long episode and be like, okay, cool. watch another one.
Of like any show.
Or yeah,
Mandalorian.
Yeah. There you go.
but like binging it, stuff like that.
I waited for the new
let it
to come
build.
out. the
Luckily
most
for
part.
me, I waited every week, so I'm over here like I'm on that bitch.
Yeah, definitely.
But you would binge watch.
But that
The
didn't
Mandalorian.
No, but
speak
again,
to
That's not
just
again,
even
watching
binge
The
watching it,
Office.
right? Will you binge watch Mandalorian over and over and over again? No,
No.
you wouldn't.
So like, do you watch The Office constantly because it has like this pointless jokes within 5 minutes? Like, you
It
just
has
want the
each episode.
inspiration
I
from
would
the
love
jokes?
The Office
Like,
because
it's just very
honestly,
funny.
I'd get home, I'd put it on, and then but if I'm playing a game, if I'm waiting for something, if I'm like doing something on my computer, doing whatever, I would have that show right there in the background because I would just hear it and be like, okay, cool, I want to see. I know it's funny. I know it's coming up. Boom, funny. I don't know. That's how it means. I don't have. I'm usually multitasking with that. If I'm gonna take the time to be dedicated on my bed and watch something, I'm gonna watch something new. I'm not gonna watch The Office.
So The Office is pretty much background show. You talking about putting on the show and wait for it to be funny, and then boom, it's
After
funny.
you watch it all the way through, yeah.
But is it just constant? Like, oh, turn on Netflix. Oh, I'm Netflix and chilling. Office. Is that
Yeah.
what The Office
Have
is?
you ever
or-
been on Netflix and you're like, "There's nothing on here," but I want to watch something?
Uh,
No, The Office
I mean,
is a
yes, when I
show.
watched.
Definitely
then
not
the
on
Office,
Netflix.
Office is that show
No.
where it's like we just need to fucking watch something.
But
What was the last?
what does
time
that speak to about The Office though? Like, does it make Office just such a good mindless show?
It's not necessarily mindless too, but like but in terms of like people watch it because what Andreas said is yes, there's like enclosed stories in like each episode,
Yeah.
but then like after a while you develop a relationship with these characters where it's like it's one big overarching story at the end, even though that's not what they tried to do. And each episode you can watch kind of standalone as their own thing. But yeah, I mean that's what it is. It's like I'll still go back and watch Seinfeld episodes.
Because you could,
Who watches?
you could pick it. Seinfeld is fucking.
Seinfeld's fucking
There's a
hilarious,
reason
dude.
why Jerry Seinfeld's goddamn like nearly a billionaire.
That
That show is syndicated, and it's a show from so fucking far. It's so old and it's syndicated. You could go and wake up at 12 o'clock in the morning, go to some random
because that's
Seinfeld's on.
that's when
Dude.
no one's watching TV.
Okay, but can you say that about the other shows? Fucking Grey's Anatomy.
No.
People love Grey's
But people
Anatomy.
40 billion minutes.
That's
I don't watch
crazy.
Grey's Anatomy.
What are we here for? And
Grey's
those episodes
Anatomy
are
is
like
15
45
seasons
minutes
in, bro.
Yeah.
More.
I feel like it's the same reason I play Call of Duty. Like
Same
that's my
shit
junk
every year.
food. Like
Honestly,
how often do I jump
that's
into
a good
Call of
way.
Duty and I'm like, fuck, I could be playing a new game or watching a different show, but like I keep going back and I keep playing Call of Duty and it's the same thing every time. Where it's like, obviously there's different variations in terms of like how the match goes or if I do bad or if I do good or whatever. But like I could go play Spider-Man or I can go do whatever, but that's my junk food. I want to come home and I'll unwind, throw on some Call of Duty, play a couple matches. There you go. Same thing with Andreas with The Office. He'll come home, throw in The Office, work on some shit that he's doing. I don't know what Andreas does, to be honest, on his off time, other than watch The Office and play Call of Duty.
I'm sure he does.
Sometimes he does both.
100%.
Sure, he just has it on his screen in the background while he's playing on another screen. And then he just looks over and like, oh, here comes the joke. And then he turns it up for a quick
Oh,
second.
the cold openings from The Office, fucking solid. If you,
Well, it's like stand-up. I'll
you
watch
could-
stand-up. Like, I'll watch Patrice O'Neill's Elephant in the Room. I watch that probably 5 times a year. It's the same jokes. Doesn't make it any less funny.
So I had a rotation for a minute, right? So this was my rotation. After I'd watched The Office, I really wouldn't watch it back to back. I would really like, oh, okay, season 9's over, go back to season 1. I wasn't like that. I'd switch it up, Parks and Rec.
So you finish The Office,
Then
watch
go to Parks and Rec, and then I'd go back to The Office.
That's terrible.
Okay, cool. Give me a new show right now to watch.
So are you just
recommend
saying,
me a new show right now. Put it in the chat.
The Lady
Recommend me a
Hulk
new show.
says, How I Met Your Mother. That's like her How I Met Your Mother.
How I Met Your Mother's great. Barney's amazing.
Killer
Park
Carnage says
Boys?
Trailer Park Boys.
I've never
Trailer
seen
Park Boys is some weird
either
shit,
one
dog.
of those shows.
I seen Trailer Park Boys. I still don't know what the fuck that show's about. I seen like 2 episodes and I'm like, what the fuck am I watching? Don't know what it's about. Please give me a synopsis of what the fuck Trailer Park Boys is about. Carnage, do me a favor. Let me know. Let me know if there's a specific episode I need to watch to be like, okay, this is what this is about. Because I still don't know what the fuck.
Everybody the shows.
Impractical Jokers. I know one of my buddies loves that shit.
But
interesting.
57
That's
billion
interesting.
minutes?
And again, it's that comfort food. It's that comfort show.
But
I mean,
that's like-
everybody has that fucking show where it's like it's comfort. You like it. You enjoy it. It takes you to that special
Grey's
moment.
Anatomy
I
is
feel like that's
females,
a lot
right?
of people though. Like, I
Yeah.
feel like there's something that speaks to those shows.
Do you
like,
feel bad because
what
you're
the
singled
fuck
out?
is it?
You're not part of that 59
No,
million?
no,
Is that why?
No, I'm not. I don't feel bad at all. Like,
He
it is what
doesn't
it is.
finish shows just like he doesn't finish games. It's a
We
theme.
Figured
I
it
finish
out.
my shows.
What was the last show you finished?
Yeah, that's not
Um,
fucking anime.
Oh well, that's a tough one.
Attack on Titan. You seen that?
Have you watched the end of Mandalorian?
Mandalorian. Yep.
You have?
I did. I have not seen Attack on Titan.
Watch it.
That's actually really surprising me that you finished Mandalorian.
What'd you think?
Why? I like Star Wars. I told you I didn't lie.
What'd you think?
But it's just
It was confusing, but
What?
I got through it
Confusing.
because I didn't know who
Because
that
he
guy
doesn't
was
like
at
Star
the end.
Wars. Exactly. He doesn't like Star Wars. You're proving my point.
It was actually pretty straightforward. And I never watched.
It's fucking Luke
Clone Wars.
Skywalker.
I never watched.
Spoilers.
Shut up over
yeah.
there. And ask you, Adrian.
Lady Hulk said Drake and Josh on Hulu is one of the shows. Is way funnier.
Oh,
now.
Schitt's Creek is fire.
Schitt's
Con
Creek, I
Disney
heard.
Weasley, yes sir.
So that show came out of the background because I remember that show. Apparently, the show like killed it in the awards. Like the awards, it just like swept everything. And then I was like, oh, it's a new show, I guess. And I looked it up. Like, no, this show's been out a minute.
Yeah,
Ex-girls,
it's good.
ex-girlfriend of mine showed me that show a couple of years ago. I was like, this is actually really fucking funny, but it was one of those things where it's like
It's a Canadian show or some shit, right?
my time's in gaming, so like I didn't like actually like stay and like watch it like all the way through. And then all of a sudden the last year
Last year, yeah, literally the
fucking
year.
blew the fuck up. And I was
Yeah.
like, oh, I know this show. I've seen it. And like it's really funny. But like I have like family talking about it, and it's like,
Mhm.
where the fuck were all you when this fucking
It's good. I binged that. That's a solid binge too.
I mean,
Okay.
give me something new to watch, bro, because I need to watch it. I'm just saying.
I got you something new to watch.
What's up?
Tomorrow you can watch this episode over on youtube.com/playeverything 10 a.m. It's going to be there if you missed the live show. It's also going to be released on podcast services around the globe at 10 a.m. as well. Be sure to watch us next Monday over on twitch.tv/PE Productions. Right
EP.
here. We're at 7:30 p.m. Honestly, just follow me over on Twitter at That Kid Flowers. I'll let you know. But 7:30 for now. All right. I say that because I have nothing else to talk about today. You got something you want to plug, compa?
Plug in my Twitters at Andres. Go ahead and follow me there. I tweet stupid things. Come follow me.
Yeah, a lot of sports talk, a lot of
Sports
hate, a lot of
talk.
shade.
Where's one, baby?
Deshaun Watson of the Niners confirmed.
Oh my
No.
God.
Okay,
Yeah.
get rid of all your picks. Nobody
No.
gives a shit, Adrian. Fuck outta
Deshaun
here.
Watson of the Niners.
No worries.
Super Bowl.
Cheeks, you got something you want to plug?
Give us something good to plug.
Absolutely. I want to plug my show, Tech Fever, every Thursday, 10 a.m. Me, Kevin Quello, run you through the tech news of the week. CES just came out. The last episode, CES. Sure, there's audio issues. I'm aware. Thank you for letting me know. Won't happen again. But yeah, so go check that out. Exciting new world we're in with tech. So keep an eye locked there if you're into that tech. That hype stank, you know what I mean? Boop, boop.
I got hated that you guys.
Hey, you want to plug something or you still,
Oh, we still got to do the
still in
clip.
the dark?
I mean, I'll plug my Twitter. Oh
Clips.
yeah,
We got
some
clips.
We do have a little special treat.
There's not a special
the end of
treat.
this?
They just know it's
This is a segment.
Segment.
That
Gotta-
we
not a
missed.
treat.
We got a play of the week. We got two. I don't know if you're able to. Did you bring up
Yeah.
the one from last week
Mhm.
too? Okay, we got two play of the weeks.
If you have a play a week, you're gaming it, right? You're having a good old time,
Like this
and
guy.
you have a good play, or something crazy happens, or something wonky happens, and you want to share it, send it into PE_productions on Twitter. You will possibly get on the show because nobody else is doing it. I mean, we got a couple. We got Alex. This one is which one? Is this one? Stokey D.
yep, Stokey D.
So this is Stokey D. Is I don't know why he has a full screen on that monitor because that's clearly not the monitor that is going to come up on the show when he plays it. You know.
you didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yo,
But
yo-
yeah, so this is Stokey D's play. This is Call of Duty Warzone. Hey, I'm trying to fucking set it up so you can get
Get
it
it
going.
going.
Keep letting
Keep
him
talking.
Jesus Christ.
Let him try to boat.
Yeah, I keep talking so you can get
Set
it
it
all
up.
set up.
Oh,
Not on the same page.
Look,
Yeah.
roll a clip. Roll a clip.
Alright,
Just
let's
watch
go.
it. We got audio. It's gonna be funny. All right, whenever you're ready.
You
Okay,
can-
we'll
yeah,
keep
there you go.
talking to
There you go.
Okay.
Oh my God.
All right.
It's our
Do it
first
in
time.
here.
Yeah.
Watch out.
JJ's pushing it.
They're not behind us, are they?
No.
Alright.
Oh shit! Yes, yes. But he's assassinating me. No, no. Oh, he shot me! My hero again. Let's go. Hold on, I gotta say that shit. I gotta say that
Hey,
shit.
that's funny. 'Cause that's how it be.
Go back. Go
Wait,
back.
hold on.
I just
Hold
seen
on.
it
Oh,
too.
I got hit. I'm good.
Go back.
Crawl that shit.
So look, he clearly like if you go all the way to the beginning. You actually see him pass him.
Oh, I got hit. I'm good.
That's the funny part.
Okay, apparently we're not
okay,
going
okay,
back, fucking Adrian.
Yeah,
Crawl
I'm
this way.
crawling,
Keep going.
I'm crawling.
Let him do what he do.
I should be good here. I whipped one.
35 minutes. They're pushing.
So
Give me,
intense.
yo, someone.
Protect me, Prem.
Protect me.
No. I gotta gas. Hey,
Come on,
get out.
If this doesn't end in a fucking dumb, I'm gonna be pissed, Stokey D.
25 meters to the left. One left, 2 to the right.
I
Here's
love how
somebody
into it
playing
he
house.
is.
There's
He's a
somebody
bot.
playing
20 meters
to
to
the
the far
left.
left. Right on me.
Bro, you
going
shoot the walls?
Nice wall, bro.
Damn. Oh my
Down
god.
one.
I'm down one too. Come on. Got him.
Oh, you got the res, baby. Come on.
One more.
Clutch it up,
His
clutch
teammate's
it
gonna
up.
Die unless he has a. He came down. Down him. He used himself. Pussy. Oh, right on me.
Pussy.
Oh yeah. No, you ain't doing shit.
He's out of ammo. He's out of ammo. He has to beat him.
Game time, baby. Let's go.
All right.
That's good.
All right, and that was submitted by. Come on, pause it.
He tried,
Turn it down, mute it. Man, this guy.
It's
Look
his
at
Out of
birthday.
here right now.
That's Stokey D's clip. That's Call of Duty Warzone.
GG, Stokey D.
I was gonna be so pissed if that didn't end in a dub.
It was
That was pretty funny.
very mediocre clip. Half baked. Seen this done 20 times before to very
Someone
unoriginal.
sounds a little
Dude,
salty.
that was awesome. If
That was pretty
fucking
good.
every
It
clip
was
could
pretty
be
good,
like that,
Yeah, that was crazy.
send that in.
That was pretty good.
Again, that's PE_productions on Twitter if you want to get on next week's episode play of the week. This one comes from, we promised you 2 once we get the audio working, which is somewhat working. This one's from Alexander Dayu. Alex.
Alexander Dayu.
I don't know.
With the slide.
Sliding into DMs.
Is a campaign?
No, it's my line.
Ooh.
Bruh. You really just hit him with a stun and
Wait, he killed him
died.
with the stun?
He killed him with a
Instant
stun.
replay.
Slides into DMs. Checks the corners. Oh.
Yeah, calm down.
Ooh.
bitch.
Bro, you throw somebody? Imagine that happened in real life, though. Like, if you're running and somebody just hits you with a stun, you die.
Interesting he plays online with
Boom.
subtitles on.
And
That's
that
what I
was
thought it was campaign. I was
Yeah,
confused.
yeah, me too. I was like,
you know what the worst part is? That was Kingslayer. So he
That's
actually
good.
killed the #1 person on the other lobby with the fucking stun.
Oh.
That guy must have been
Embarrassed.
mad. Yeah. Imagine going off like 15-0 and then you die by a stun. I'd be pretty pissed. Fuck you, Alex.
And that was play of the week right here on invite only. Send it in. PE_productions on Twitter. We'll play 1. We only played 2 this week. Don't get greedy, you greedy bastards. 1 a week. Will you be next week? Send it in.
Oh,
One a
Tambo
week.
had one. I think
We can do
Tambo has
different
one.
games too. Anything counts. You know what I mean? What you proud of? I
Any
wanna
game.
see.
I
All
don't know.
right.
Tambo said he had one, but I don't know. We can't find it.
Tombo, he's supposed to send me a clip, Tombo. I said email it to me. He's like, I got you. No email.
PE_productions
He said,
at. Oh, wait, no. PE_productions on Twitter, Tomo. Come on. You fucking know this.
you have one.
You're a
job.
fucking mod. You know what I
Alright.
mean?
All right.
Oh,
Well,
he literally just tagged it. This is less than 48 seconds ago.
All right, now we got to go. Open up Twitter.
Open up Twitter. We got to check one more clip, guys. This is from our very own Tambo, who
And you can check him
streams.
out on twitch.tv/Tombo
see,
Vlogs.
Tombo, you're lucky we know you.
Tombo,
All right,
plug
giving you this
yourself in the chat.
attention.
Plug yourself in the chat.
So there you go. This is
there
Tambo.
audio?
This is our
Give us
friend.
some audio?
Hopefully we have it. He's saying
sorry.
relax. So we got our when is Tambo stream?
I just got to be on you because sometimes I don't know if you know or not.
Tambo, go ahead and put your streaming schedule.
At
put it on
Tombo
the chat.
Vlogs, Twitch.tv/Tombo
Go ahead and do that.
Vlogs. See this action live.
Oh,
Looks
that's
like an
great.
old clip. Come on, man. You showing me some old shit. You showing me 2020 activity. Oh, mask on. Mask off.
Mask off. Okay. Okay, future.
Mask on.
Okay,
Trying to
future.
get the kill. Trying to get the kill. Mask off. Put it back
Oh
on.
my god.
Mask off.
Switch gun.
Mask broken. Mask on. Damn.
Wait, that was the play of the week?
That's hot. No, it's it's the
Damn.
fail of the week. It's the fail of the week.
Okay, this is the fail week.
This is
New
the
segment.
fail of the week.
Damn.
My man's couldn't get a gas mask on or off.
Or play of the week.
Look at that
Obviously
gas.
doesn't have
You
to
should
be a
have
dub.
future music in the
We
background.
all can't be winners.
Bucket mask off.
It'd be like
I'll
that.
be
That should have been the
winners.
one. GG, boys.
All right. Well, I appreciate you guys for watching the show this week. I already gave you guys the plugs. See it live tomorrow on YouTube. I think we done. All right. Log